So guys, I was hoping to make a pretty regular review of Vanguard in this video, but to be honest, I can't really see the point. The fact is, every year around this time, I check out the new Call of Duty game in the beta, and it's always the same. Nothing ever changes. Vanguard is honestly, and I can say this without question, the most uninspired game I think I've played in a long time. From what I can see, it doesn't do anything that the last 4 or 5 Call of Duty games haven't already done. And most importantly, the most unforgiving thing is, it's supposed to be a World War II game that barely resembles a World War II game. It's already got ridiculous cosmetics, and this is only just the beta. It's only going to get worse. Now, I know I shouldn't be surprised, right? Activision have basically perfected the art of making you rebuy the same thing every year. And look, we live in a world now of the live service. We're starting to get used to paying something periodically for new updates. That's just normal, right? But that's not how Call of Duty works. This isn't a live service. We're not just buying updates. If they were upfront about reskinning the old game and making you pay a few bucks for it, then I could probably handle that, but they're not doing that. Vanguard is going to cost you 100 Australian dollars or $160 for the Ultimate Edition. That's just ridiculous. Now, we've already covered what $100 is going to get you. It's going to get you a lazy World War II reskin of the last 4 Call of Duty games. But the question is, what does an extra $60 get you? Do you get another completely new game? Because you could actually buy a decent World War II game like Hell Let Loose outright for that price and still have a couple of bucks left over. No, what you get is 5 hours of double XP, you get 3 operator skins, you get 3 weapon blueprints, and you get 1 season of Battle Pass. So effectively what you get is mostly a bunch of cosmetic items to use within Vanguard itself, which is a game that obviously is only destined to last a year anyway, considering that in a year's time, they're going to be prioritizing the next reskin in the Call of Duty franchise, and they're going to be expecting you to spend all of your money on that one instead. In what universe is it worth paying $160 for Call of Duty Vanguard, when for $180 you could get Battlefield 5, Postscriptum, and Hell Let Loose? 3 World War II shooter games that, although they have their own issues, are better in their own right than Vanguard ever will be. Now look, if you're a fan of the fast-paced, smaller scale action that Call of Duty does so well, that's fair enough. But even then, there's still other options out there. Insurgency Sandstorm is just as intense, looks and sounds better than this game, it's a third of the price of Vanguard, and not just that, it's coming to consoles this month. Now, it's not just the price that annoys me. The main thing I really want to talk about is the fact that Vanguard basically looks exactly like Call of Duty World War II. And that game wasn't exactly Battlefield 1 to begin with. You weren't looking at Call of Duty World War II thinking, wow, this is what a AAA game is supposed to look like. And look, if you watch a side-by-side comparison video, you will see that Vanguard does look a little bit better. But if you've got to check a comparison video to make sure, then there's a problem. It's certainly not 3 years of development time better. It's not hundreds of millions of dollars better. And it should be, because that's what you should expect from the biggest military shooter franchise on the planet. With that being said though, I could forgive almost everything I've spoken about in this video if it wasn't for the sound. I'm sure you've heard that the sound in the Vanguard beta is muffled and mixed wrong, and that's 100% accurate. It's not even remotely in the realm of acceptable, even for a beta. But even if they do sort that out in the final version of the game, the sounds individually sound like every other Call of Duty game. They sound like you're making popcorn, not shooting a gun. And even when the guns actually sound like real guns, which is rare, they don't sound anything like the real guns do in real life. This is what you'd expect from indie shooters, not from a AAA game. So needless to say, I'm going to be skipping Vanguard this year, and I honestly think Activision probably should have skipped it as well. This yearly release cycle that they refuse to give up on is diluting their own brand to the point that it's hard to see Call of Duty staying relevant for that much longer. When you've actually got decent alternatives like Hell Let Loose and Insurgency moving into the console space now, they're not going to have the console audience locked down like they have in the last decade anymore. And that's a big reason why I think Call of Duty and this cookie cutter release the same thing every year model still exists. They do well when there's nothing else better in the space to compete with them. This year, though, I can't see a world where Battlefield 2042 doesn't wipe the table completely with Vanguard, because as much as Battlefield probably isn't the franchise it was back in 2013, even Battlefield 5, the most contentious game in the franchise, is still better than Vanguard. And so, as someone who, when I was growing up, used to call myself a Call of Duty fan, I really hope that 2021 forces Activision onto a new course. I hope that they take a few years off and come back with something fresh and something inspiring, something actually worth our time and money. They won't, but we can always hope, right? But anyway, guys, that's just about it for this video. So as always, please, if you like what you see, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And just remember that I can't possibly cover every little detail in one video. So if you think I've missed something, leave it down below so that everyone else can have a read. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out the links on screen now and in the description if you want to see any more of my videos. And also don't forget you can find my Twitter and Discord links down there as well if you want to keep in touch. And until next time, see you later, and have a good one.